I'm a 75-year-old senior with a 68-year-old wife. And I found a month and a half ago that I was $53,000 in debt on credit cards. I thought I was debt-free for quite a while now. And I come to find out that there was money being put against the credit cards from casinos mostly for the last 5 years. Anyway, right now I'm lined up to borrow $80,000 at a credit union at 6.625%, 30-year amortization, but it's a balloon payment. And the reason I went with that is because I can pay different amounts at different times because I make $30,000 to $50,000 extra approximately every year over our retirement. Our retirement income is $57.35 a month.
Who racked up the credit card bills? Your wife?
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't know about it?
I wasn't smart enough to keep my nose in the books, and I trusted her 100%.
How long have you guys been married?
13 years. It's my second marriage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so approximately half the time you've been married, she's been lying to you.
Yes.
Because she has a gambling problem.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. Well, you described to me how you're going to try to fix and get out of this. What about stopping the problem? What are we doing about our gambling problem?
Well, she left me because she knew I'd be really upset, and she went to her mother. So she says she's getting counseling every week, but I'm not sure it's for the gambling problem.
What do you think it's for?
She's going to a Christian counselor, and I'm not sure she's admitting that she has a gambling problem yet.
Well, it's good that she's in counseling. I'm sure if it's a great counselor, they can get to the core of what's going on.
Right.
But she has not had contact with you?
No, we have contact every day now.
Okay.
And we plan to get together again. She's just been kind of dragging her feet as to when.
Oh. Well, the good news is she's looking for help, and then it's up to you and her to decide together what the boundaries are going forward and what the marriage needs to look like going forward.
Right.
Now, these cards, I assume they're in both of your names.
Yes, they are.
Okay. And you don't have any money saved in retirement?
One card is just in her name that was kind of hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And the others are in both our names.
Yeah. Do you have any money saved in your nest egg?
Not very much. I have a $10,000 IRA, and I have a $5,000 in checking right now. And my wife has a little IRA, and she won't tell me how much is in it, but I don't think it's more than 50.
Ooh.
50,000?
50,000, yes.
Didn't you say that was how much is on the credit cards?
Yes, about 53.
Okay. I think I see a plan evolving here.
She may have been drawing out of that without telling me, too. I mean, there's some dishonesty here.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously a lot. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have access to her IRA.
Yeah.
Which I should.
The $5,735 you're getting every month, is that Social Security? What is that?
It's our two Social Securities, and I'm a retired teacher.
Okay.
Why would you borrow $30,000 more than you need? You said you were going to borrow $80,000.
I finished. We've been full-time RVers for quite a while, but I finished a one-bedroom house last summer, and we finally moved into it, and I'm trying to finish it off completely, and I need about another $30,000 to put the final touches on it.
I would not borrow this money.
No.
Essentially what you're doing is you're trying to borrow money to get out of debt, and that's impossible. You have to pay in order to get out of debt. You have to use your money and pay off the bill.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do in this situation is, how do you eat an elephant a bite at a time? Priority number one is establishing what's going to happen with your relationship. And for your relationship to be brought back together, trust has to be reestablished, because there's been a lot of deception. And so there's a path forward with you and the counselors where everybody comes clean. She comes clean as being a gambling addict, which she obviously is, and gets help for that. And a part of a normal restoration plan in this situation would be that she does not control money again for the next 3 or 4 years, that you control all of it. And if you're together, okay? Now, obviously, if you divorce, then that's a whole other thing. If you divorce as a part, if you come back together, we're going to find out what's in this IRA and we're going to use it. Her $50,000 IRA or whatever's left in it is going to go towards this $50,000. And then we're going to cash flow through the credit card debt, like Jade said, whatever that doesn't cover. And then we're going to pay out of pocket to finish up the repairs on the house because you've almost got the house done.
Right.
And you weren't planning to borrow money before all this blew up. You just said, I'll just add that while I'm cleaning up this other mess. And now you've got a massive debt, $80,000 that you don't need that around your neck. That's 75 years old. So, so the first thing is if we can reestablish trust and what the boundaries are going to be in our relationship. If it goes the other way and you end up divorcing, then you're still going to go the same route. And that is, I'm going to find out how much is in this IRA, and we're going to use all of her assets to clean up her mess. Whatever's left, you'll have to negotiate on the balance of the credit card debt. But anything she owns in this divorce settlement negotiation, if I'm in your seat, she's going to use to clean up the deception and the lies and the gambling addiction. I'm not using my money, and I'm not borrowing money to pay off your stuff. You're paying off every bit of this, especially the cards that have my name on them. And that's your divorce negotiation. But you got to decide first which direction you're going to go, and obviously she's got a say in that. And so getting with the counselor and establishing some boundaries. But addicts don't get to handle money for the next 3 to 5 years. Someone's coming off of alcohol, off of cocaine, off of sports betting, off of casino gambling, off of pornography. When they're coming off of this stuff, they are not, addicts all are manipulative. They all lie. And so they can't be allowed to handle the family money. And she's that.